1031. I'm with Brandon Dunn with Omega Survival School, and Brandon is going to teach me some survival tactics here today. Now, Brandon, I'm a novice. You got to go easy on me. What are you going to teach me?
Ma'am, first off, I'm going to tell you, don't worry. This is designed to take anybody off of the couch and give them the skills and the confidence to survive your typical 72-hour situation.
So this is pretty simple.
Yeah.
Pretty simple stuff. Okay, which is probably best for me.
But so some of the things we're going to go into today, we're going to go into some basic ways to make fire that we teach in our course. You're going to learn how to make fire using gathered natural materials with a ferrocerium rod, using flint and steel method, using your knife and a random rock that we're going to pick up over a certain hardness scale out here. And then you're also going to go all Tom Hanks, and you're going to make fire by friction using bow drill method.
I didn't bring a volleyball.
That's all right. I got one in the truck.
Okay, cool.
So we're going to talk about some wild edibles as well and medicinals, and you're going to get to eat some delicious flora and fauna out
Wait,
there.
We're going to be eating stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Come on, man. I'm fat. Of course we're going to be eating some stuff.
All right. We'll see what happens.
All right.
And I'm ready to start that fire. I came prepared.
Kid mentality. That's one of the first things we're going to talk about.
All right. Okay, Brandon, I'm ready.
Awesome. Wait, what? This isn't Naked and Afraid, man. Put your pants back on.
This ain't Naked and Afraid?
No,
I thought I had to be naked for this.
No.
I got my survival items. I'm ready to go.
All right.
All right, I'll keep my pants on.
Yeah, please do. Unless, I mean, we can do this, but it's not going to be fun for the audience at home.
You're probably right. Okay, this is a family show. All right. Now what do you got in your hand?
All right, so what I have in my hand are actual things that you're going to need to survive. So we're not going to go completely aboriginal here.
Okay.
No, so you can. We're going to
toss
very
that
gently.
for now.
Yeah, I'm not going to toss it.
And I'll keep my pants on.
Several hours, please. All right. So what you will need is an actual solid knife. So we teach safety here. First thing, when you grab a hold of the knife handle, we always hand it to you handle first, and you say thank you.
Thank you.
Then that's when I let go.
And I could do the same with you.
Exactly. Thank you.
All right.
All right. So a good knife is key to what you're going to need out here. The other thing is you want to have a small kit. Now a lot of people think that your kit needs to be this giant 30-pound sack. That's not necessarily true. So in this kit, I have pretty much everything you're going to need to survive at least 72 hours.
That's pretty small. It's like a thermos, almost.
Well, there's a stainless steel container and some other things in here that we're going to show you later.
Okay, Brandon, you've emptied the container. Tell us what you got in here.
All right, so again, one of the most important pieces I talked about was a good solid knife. This is 1095 high carbon stainless. This is actually an antique that I modified and added a few things to make it better suit our purposes. So second to a knife, and pretty much as equally as important, is a stainless steel water vessel.
Gotta have water.
All right. The reason we have these water vessels is because your body can only sustain itself for about 3 days without water, but you can go about 3 weeks without food. A lot of people don't know that.
I did not know that.
So the other thing is we want it to be stainless steel so we can use it for a variety of different reasons. With that, I have a nesting cup and a lid that doubles as a bush pot, and you can see I throw this one in the fire pretty regularly.
Yeah.
This is basically way quicker than my stainless steel bottle, and it keeps my bottle clean, so I know that I have purified water and dirty water, so there's no cross-contamination.
Good. Yeah. Okay.
The next thing is a way of combustion. Now you can use a lighter like you had. This is a ferrocerium rod. It's ferrous material, a little bit of magnesium, and a few other things. Now I've got it wrapped in duct tape because one, it's handle material, but two, I can use that for tinder, first aid, and a million other things.
Oh, yeah.
Duct tape fixes everything but stupid. Right?
Duct tape even works out in the wild.
That's right. So the next thing I have is a means of cover. So this is a way for me to regulate my body temperature. This is a 55-gallon, 3-millimeter thick trash bag.
Wow.
All right. That thing opens up to about the size of your average 6x8 tarp.
Wow.
Right? So you can make a shelter out of it to stay warm if you're in dangerous conditions, or stay cool if you're in warmer conditions like today.
Shade, right.
Exactly. So the next thing, cordage. Now we can produce this naturally from all kinds of materials out here, but this is tarred bank line. It's great, it's waterproof, it works, and it's way stronger and doesn't stretch like paracord does. So it actually has some more advantages. Plus, I can break it down into 3 individual strands. Great thing about this, you get it from Walmart.
Excellent.
Right. So last but not least, we have a basic compass.
Right.
Okay, this is going to act as a signal mirror, as my way to basically do some navigation. We teach how to make a 2-scale map using our bank line and a few readings from our compass of an unknown location. So you can actually make your own map and enact what we call self-rescue.
That's amazing.
Exactly. So it's really fun. And this is really what you should carry with you at all times. We like to group it into the first 5 C's. So you have a container, a cutting device, a combustion device, cover, and cordage.
Oh, all in that one container too.
Exactly.
Amazing. All right, we're gonna make a fire. What do we need to start with, Brandon?
All right, so first and foremost, preparation is key. That is your friend, all right? So what I want you to do is I want you to organize your fire making material in 3 different piles.
Okay, Brandon, we've collected our firewood here. What do we need to do next?
All right, so the next thing we need to do is continue our preparation for fire. Remember, preparation is king and key around here. All right, so what I've done is in advance I've gathered you a little bit of juniper bark.
Okay.
All right.
Where do you get that?
Any standing dead juniper is great. We practice ethical gathering. What that means is we're not going to, unless we can help it or in a real situation, gather from live or older growth. We want the dead stuff.
Okay.
The additional reason for the dead stuff is because it's dry.
It's a dryer, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So you can touch it to your cheek. One of the things we're going to do is we want this to get fibrous. We want to increase surface area and airflow because we need 3 things to make fire: heat, fuel, and oxygen. This is going to be the fuel, and we're going to give the oxygen, then we're going to provide the heat. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to start to process this.
Okay.
And you're just going to break it up, twist and turn until it starts to get fluffy. You'll see it start to break apart, and you
almost looks like a bird's nest.
That's exactly right, and that's one of the things we call these. We call these tinder bundles or bird's nests.
Okay.
All right. So what I want you to do is continue to process this.
Okay, just break it up.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now you've torn up quite a bit. So what we want to do, and this is going to be a little bit smaller than what we ideally like, but what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to pull it out and make it just like a bird's nest with the divot in the center.
Okay.
The reason is because heat rises. So we're going to add a little bit of tinder here that we're going to gather from some yucca in just a moment. Okay. The reason we have a divot is because heat rises, so we're going to have our tinder in there. Okay. We're going to do what I like to call the taco action. We're going to do a gentle fold so the heat will radiate here and heat up our surrounding areas and catch these little fine hairs ablaze. Okay, yeah. So then we can probably, instead of blowing into it, just turn it right into the wind.
Because we got a good breeze here. Yeah.
Exactly, and let the wind take care of it. So stand by 1 second and let me go ahead and get you that material.
All right, now you brought this over here, Brandon. What is this? It looks like hair to me.
It basically is. So the yucca is also a really good thing to make fire with around here. We've got several different species on the bird sanctuary, our training area. So all this is, these are just some dried leaves that have been pulverized, pounded, and dried over the course of a couple days.
I don't know if you noticed, Brandon, but I have a lot of hair. Would that come in handy if I needed to use it?
Yeah, it really
start
could.
A fire?
The problem is, like, if you're sweating, so you have that moisture, if it's nice and dry.
Oh yes, if it's dry, it's gonna be dry, right?
Yeah, so if it's nice and dry, it's gonna work for you.
Exactly.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna brace your hand on top of your foot. And you're going to get in this kind of position. So what's your dominant hand? Are you right or left?
I am right-handed.
All right, so if you're right-handed, you want your right knee in your right hand.
So I need to turn around.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my hand.
Yep. So the wind, like I said, the wind will take it.
Yeah.
So what we want to do, and back
I'm going to stand up now here, Brandon, so I don't catch you on fire. All right.
So we push in and push back with the blade of our knife, or the spine of our knife, and we strike.
Okay.
All right.
Gotcha.
Make sense?
Yeah.
All right, so I want you to do the same thing. After you get the technique down, we're going to put your tinder bundle directly under here. Your knife edge is going to direct those sparks down into this material.
Right.
And you're going to be able to light your fire.
Right.
Calmly, what's going to happen? You're going to light this.
It's going to catch.
It's going to catch.
Right.
You're going to let it ignite. Do not drop it. All right. Heat rises, so your hands will be fine
underneath.
as long as you keep underneath.
Okay.
Exactly. You're going to turn it upside down and lay it down. Then you're going to start to add your small sticks in a teepee fashion, like this. And you're just going to very carefully go all the way around it and build it all the way up. So triangles, crossing, just like that, like an X. Okay? Once you're completely surrounded with your small ones, you're going to add your larger pieces until you're all the way up.
All right. Yes, it does.
Right.
Okay.
So we're going to start. Practice your technique.
All right.
Remember our safety rule.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. We're going to practice the technique. See if I can get it down.
I'm going to grab your tinder bundle and make sure it doesn't blow away.
All right.
Make sure you're on the non-painted surface.
Yeah, there it is.
And you need a lot of force. There you go.
Hey, we're making sparks. All right.
And that's perfect.
All
Okay.
right. I think I got it.
You sure? All right. Very carefully, watch this cutting edge. I want to direct those sparks right down into our very soft inner material. All right. Now move your knife very carefully away. Close your tinder bundle up. So another thing is we always want to make sure that our blade and our tools are put up when we're done. A lot of people in the frenzy of this will either lose their item or get cut on it.
So what do we do with this? Yeah.
So if you had a sheath,
you would put it in the sheath.
You put it in the sheath and put your ferro rod back in your pocket.
Okay.
That way you can use it again later.
Do that.
Good job, man. You made a good fire.
We made fire. We're Tom Hanks out here. It's Castaway.
That thing is roaring. Good job.
And I'm a novice. See, I did this. I've never done this before in my life. And this is what Brandon can teach you from Omega Survival School.